student of Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management. I am from G2. So today we would like to present about elephant rides in tourism. As we know, elephant rides are popular across the globe, especially in Thailand. Tourists must find elephant rides is fun and interesting, but they doesn't know what the elephant needs to endure for the vacation photos. The elephants are beaten into submission when they are young and then forced to let tourists take ride on their back and to perform confusing and sometimes painful tricks. When there are babies, the elephants are taken from their mothers and families in the wild because they have a high sale value. Not only the babies are illegally captured, but the protective mothers are also often killed as they try to protect their babies. The young elephants were captured. They will immediately begin to be trained, and the training name is called Fajan. Fajan is where the elephant is tied down and beaten with bull hooks and other instruments designed to inflict pain until the spirits are broken. When they have lost their spirit, the elephant will willing to obey the trainer's instruction to avoid pain. However, riding elephants should be avoided because even elephants are large and strong. They are not created to carry weight on their back that can cause spinal injury and pain.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alia Huda binti Khairattam, and now I will present about the impact of elephant ride. So the impact of elephant ride, we choose 3 of the impact for the environment, economic and social. So for the environment, because of we don't agree about the elephant ride, so they have many types of bad sides, and ones are the good sides. For the bad side, it is for the elephant effect, such as mental health. Because of mental health is a bad side, because of if we want to have an elephant ride, we must to train an elephant from babies. So we must have to take a baby elephant from their mothers, and we must train baby elephant from their small. So this abuse baby elephants mental health because they don't get the mother's love. The second one is physical health, like the spine injuries. Because of elephant cannot accommodate humans' weight, so they will get spine injuries if we not go for a checkup every month. And because of an elephant is is the biggest animals, so we think that elephant can accommodate the human, but it's not true. The elephant is have a big body, but they have a small spine. Like the spine can accommodate their body only. Third one is decrease of population. Because of the female elephant normally gives birth to a single calf unless she has twins. Female elephants might give birth every 5 years and continue to mate until about the age of 50. So the female elephant's pregnancy will last up to 23 months, longer than many other animals. So for to reproduce a baby elephant, it took 23 months to produce a baby elephant. So it will take a longer time to have a baby elephant for for growth. For the good sides, it is for the tourists and community, such as we don't have pollution like air pollution because of we use an elephant to ride, and but this impact will have a economic impact like tourists for the tourists and for the travel. For the economic, like I said before, economy is good for travel agency and tourists, but then if we don't agree about the elephant ride, so the economy has for the good side we have one sides. If elephant ride is still running, the first one is for increased economic structure like attraction tourist place. For the example of Zoo Melaka, but right now Zoo Melaka don't have a elephant ride, but like before, the elephant ride is for tourist attraction at the Zoo Melaka, and Zoo Melaka is one elephant ride is one attraction place for the tourists to come to Zoo Melaka. And for the bad sides, if elephant ride may stop, the government must invest the money for the other ride, like a Trishaw. We can make some money to the Trishaw for replace the elephant ride. And the second one is the company who are organize elephant ride pay their summon to the government. So this way we can the government can have payment to the organizer, which where they have organized the elephant ride. So they must pay a summons. So like government has state the law to the company that organize the company for stop the elephant ride. Last but not least, for the social, it can strengthen the relationship between tourists and the elephant because of like you see in this picture, we can see an elephant drew some arts to the in the piece of papers, and it will attract the tourists to join them. And for the second picture, you can see that the two of a couple of elephant hug, or zookeeper hug them. It will show that an elephant is most loving animals. And for the people who do not agree for the, to elephant ride is to running, and they can unite to ban or boycott the company who do elephant abuse, like feedback on the social media such as Trivago, Expedia. We can do some feedback, and or we can let them viral, and the company will pull out the elephant ride, and an elephant can free from the abuse. And the second one is we can report to the NGO to do the conversation. And the last, for the people who do not agree about the elephant ride to running, we can report to the NGO to do the conservation towards the elephant, that who are that getting abuse from the company that have an elephant ride. And thank you for me.
Assalamualaikum, and a very good evening to Madam Jo. Today with the nice weather, I will do a proper presentation, and Nuri Hanani binti Badrul Hisham is the name given, and my metric number is 2019258264. Okay, I shall start with my part, which is recommendation alternative that can replace the elephant rights. So basically we have 3 recommendation here as alternative to replace the elephant right, which is we have the government, second we have the NGO, non-governmental organization, and third is we have the theories. So we move to the next slide. So firstly, the government should play their role to destroy this kind of activity. It is because the elephant right is not really safe for animal habitat. So what can they do is they should provide alternative form of transport at the elephant sanctuary. They can replace with the tree show instead. Secondly, the government should enforce the regulation to the elephant's owner. It means if the owner still stubborn to stop the activity, the authorities can take action, whether impose high fines or compounds. For example, I will give the example, which is in Vietnam, Yok Don National Park has stopped offering the elephant rides, instead encouraging travelers to simply observe elephants in their natural habitat. So that is my first point, which is the government. So we begin to the next slide, which is I will recommend a non-governmental organization as examine the role of animal welfare. NGOs as key epistemic communities shaping the debate on elephant welfare. Firstly, we can look for an ethical elephant tour provider where NGO can observe the elephants, where their caretakers are gentle and educated. It means the NGO can adopt these persecuted elephants that been abused for this activity's sake and can take care of the elephants' well-being. NGO also can organize campaign as spreading awareness is the key to reducing exploitation and abuse of animals. They can sending volunteers to help out at ethically run camps where they may still offer some limited tracking is an important part of the equation. The more volunteers they send, the more money is raised, and consequently, the less time needs to be spent offering rides to tourists. Surely, it is better for the elephants to be able to enjoy a week or more and caring volunteer than it is to have to pair up with coachload of tourists coming and enjoy each and every day. This is what would happen if we withdraw our support from the volunteer project. So that is my second point, which is non-governmental organization. Okay, we move to the next slide, which is I would recommend a theory are the one who should give responsibility towards this activity. Firstly, as a theorist, we have to boycott and have never ever offer elephant rides on any of our tours made towards either. Firstly, do not condone visiting elephant rides or visiting elephant sanctuaries that train elephants to do things for tourists such as paintings and so on. Educate ourselves to have a humanity towards animals. Share your opinion. Share our opinion. Be local and object strongly. Post on social media. Tell everybody why it is important to avoid riding elephants. We know most people will avoid doing it once they know the issues. Let me share one thing. In 2016, TripAdvisor stopped promoting operators that offer elephant rides as an activity to take a stance on the cruel treatment. In 2018, Instagram banned the ability to search hashtags related to unethical wildlife tourism as a method of educating users about the issues. So basically, there is many ways to replace all the elephant rides. As well, TripAdvisor also banned this activity, Instagram as well. So many of us like realize this activity is not really good for animals such as elephants. So okay, so I'm going to end my part with conclusion for my last slide. Elephants are some of the most magnificent animals in the world. The truth is, riding elephants should be avoided, and to me, myself personally, disagree with this activity. There are plenty of ways to enjoy the companionship of elephants. Aside from elephant riding, it may be a good idea to remove elephant riding from your bucket list. Me as well, I will remove this in my bucket list for sure and replace it with bathing and feeding them instead. It will be a lifetime experience that you will cherish forever. Not you guys, me as well. I will remove this activity from my bucket list, and for sure everyone would do the same. And let's take care of our animals, because these animals, elephants, is very, very magnificent animals in the world. So we have to take care of them. So that's all from me. Thank you.